This episode's been sponsored by Coors Light because we've drank about 7 of them. 6, 7.
The mountains are still blue.
That's right, and that's when you know they're cold.
Yeah, ice.
Let's on. I want to bring up another topic.
Okay.
Let's talk about beer gimmicks quick. We'll just spend about 5-10 minutes on this.
Okay.
Top. Everybody. Let's do a draft. Top. Everybody. We'll go around 3 times. Your top beer gimmick. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Features. Adam, you go first.
Okay, I got a good one.
Okay, just one, and we're gonna snake it around.
It applies to all of it applies.
Yeah, any kind
it's
of
a blanket.
gimmick.
It's a blanket statement.
Yes.
So I am a sucker for the gimmicks. Like when like the gimmick food at like a fast food place or something like that.
The black tie taco at Taco Bell.
The specials
the
at
Black
restaurants.
Whopper.
I'm a sucker for it, right?
Okay.
And so when I go to the liquor store and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the liquor store. You know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get, it's the summer. I'm gonna get some Coronas. But out of the corner of my eye, I'm a big Budweiser guy, so I love Budweiser. The corner of my eye, I see the America Budweiser cans, or like in the winter, I see the Christmas Budweiser cans, or you know what I mean, like the seasonally themed cans.
So you like the style can?
Yes, I'm a big sucker for those.
Okay. First overall pick, seasonal cans. One great one, the Christmas Budweiser ones are all time.
Yep.
Especially when they get the mixed pack.
Clydesdales on them.
And also the orange Busch Light cans.
Oh my God.
The one with the orange like camo.
Yeah, like the
leaves
camo
on-
ones. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Drank a lot of Keystones looking for an orange Keystone that
Oh, yeah.
when we were in college and they were running that promotion.
Yeah.
So mine's twofold. One is the advertising, and I love Corona in the summer. So Corona really for me was strictly a summer beer until their Christmas advertisements, where it's just like a Christmas tree on a beach and then Feliz Navidad. It's so simple, but it works for me. I don't know why. And then every time I see that
they have
commercial,
Christmas down there too.
yeah, I know, but
That's
like,
clever.
yeah, I'm like, hey, I like that.
The Christmas lights
And
on
I
the
go
palm
out
tree.
and I buy some Coronas. Secondly, it was the commercials with High Life, with the delivery guy,
Oh yeah, those were great.
and he would,
High Life.
yeah, High Life, yeah.
Remember they announced they were advertising they were going to have the shortest Super Bowl commercial in history. It was 1 second. And he just goes, High Life.
Yeah. So that one, it makes me like High Life, but I can only drink High Life out of a bottle now.
That's it.
So, yes. So you like...
So I'm more of...
You're the ads.
Yeah.
You're like
So if I see it on... Visually, I see it on TV, then I'm like, that's what I'm drinking this weekend.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with the Miller Lite Vortex.
The Vortex technology.
The Vortex.
Do you think that's real?
No, it's definitely not real.
There's no
Definitely
way.
not real. So for those of you who don't know...
It's just like a slightly wider...
They don't do those anymore,
The
do
Miller,
they?
no. I wish that's one bottle that I wish I had kept around.
You know who
Yeah.
probably has one? Derek.
Yeah,
I bet I could go on
He loves that
Well,
Miller Lite.
Let's go on eBay right now.
Because they would have what? Like, it was like the ribbed
Yeah.
inside. It's
Ribbed
like,
for her
yeah.
pleasure.
And also, I like that. I like new stuff because Miller Lite's usually my go-to for, drinking beers, but you know what I
Heavily.
mean. Yeah.
drinking numerous.
But
But the new bottles are all right. That's my favorite style. Oh, there it is right here. What the? This is okay. That's the thing for it.
So I feel like when we were in college, it was like they were really coming fast and furious with like the features to the cans and bottles to like really promote binge drinking.
Yes.
Because High Life, they came out. So I feel like Coors Light started it with the cold activated cans. And then they had the wide mouth cans with the vent. And then Miller was just like, you know what? They did the wide mouth cans with the
Wait, hold on.
double.
Shh. Don't give it away. We're going around again.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's the hold on. Well, all right. Go ahead. Explain it now.
All right, sorry. So I remember like Miller, they doubled down and they said, you know what? We're taking the wide mouth can and we're taking the vent, but you know what? We're putting fucking 2 vents on there. And so there's 2 vents so you could really
You remember
inhale
when
your
you
beer.
assholes were drinking with cans with one vent? Well, now we're adding a second one.
And you know what? It
Son
worked.
of a
drinking
bitches.
slow pussy?
Here it is. Right here it is. New Vortex bottle, specifically designed grooves, great Pilsner taste. And it just looks like the inside of a pistol, like just the way the barrel is bored. And it doesn't, it's just pouring.
It does nothing.
It looks like it's just pouring out of the bottle the same way.
Yes. It's not like shooting out.
I have to have one of these bottles now.
It reminds me of
Because that's an all-time, I can't really. That's an all-time
Yeah.
That is.
label design too.
Logo.
They do have
yeah.
a really good logo.
That's a great logo.
I like it better than now. It's like
my
the
God.
dark blue, gray, and white.
It's the classic one. It's the classic look, but it's like
I don't like it.
it was
I like
cool
that
when you
one.
first saw it, but I wish it was just limited time, and I wish they went back to like looking
Yeah.
like when this was the high point of beer marketing right here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, do you want to is yours the double vent? Is
Mine's
yours-
the double vent. The double vent. I'm not really like a Miller guy. I love High Life.
Wait, was it Miller or was it Coors?
No, so Coors had the single barrel. And then Miller came out with the double.
No, they didn't.
I swear to God. I'm
And then
pretty sure
Coors
they
did the
I thought it was
skinnier
Coors.
cans.
Yep, Coors did the tall, skinny cans, so like the beer flowed out faster.
They really were promoting a lot of binge drinking.
Binge drinking.
But I feel like
Yeah,
people
Coors
were.
Light has the double vent.
Is it Coors with a double vent?
So Coors Light definitely had the single vent. Yeah, it's the silver bullet, double
right.
vent, double vent. But it's just
All right,
hilarious.
so the Coors Light double vent with the wide mouth can and the cold activated the mountains. Like that was
Yeah,
they
they
really
still got the
pulled
cold
out all the
activated.
stops. Yeah.
See, look, now it's not as cold. It's like a little grayer.
Genius.
All right, Ryan.
I
Do you,
feel
have,
like
do, you have
Bud-
another, do you have another drinking game? I think we're getting down to the bottom.
Yeah,
bottom
sorry.
of the barrel.
That one sort of hit all the
No, but that's a great one.
So the advertisements usually get me. There are times though, like you said, where you'll go in. It has to be one of the big liquor stores, like Yankee Spirits,
right.
and then I'll go in and I can get visually lured in to like a specific can style. But it's usually for me, it's the Budweisers.
Yeah.
Like those when they put the Clydesdale on the Christmas cans.
You gotta get 'em.
What am I supposed to do?
You gotta get 'em. It's like when they put Santa on Coca-Cola. You gotta
Right.
get
It's
it.
Christmas Coke. Tom is a big proponent of Christmas Coke.
It's not Santa anymore. It's polar bears on the Christmas Coke now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I feel like that's
He-
something that Tom is probably
He's probably upset about
about.
that, but he's also just a proponent of that Christmas Coke tastes better than regular Coke.
Right.
It's the same Coke.
It's the same
I'm
Coke,
sorry, Tom, but we'll let him live in his
But
world.
in your mind, it could.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm gonna go with here's mine. This is a newer fascination. I love getting the mini cans, the 8-ounce cans,
See, okay,
because number one, I feel like I'm
like Andre the Giant.
I feel like I'm Andre the Giant, and also like okay, they're like I can drink more because they're small, but I just end up drinking twice as many.
Yes. Remember we did that with the Limeritas?
Yes, right, exactly.
That was hard alcohol. I will say I like the opposite. I like getting the Tall Boys. 6-pack of Tall Boys.
The liquor store near my house has a great selection of local Tall Boys. Give it to me.
sorry. I just searched like beer can gimmicks, and I found some forgotten ones that we've forgotten. Like so when they came out with the aluminum cans,
I
the
got one.
aluminum bottles.
Oh,
That's a cool
right.
one.
The aluminum twist top, the resealable bottles, great.
Coors Light really was at the forefront of this.
Coors Original, the Stubbies.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one, for a while, I would get that just because of the stubby. Mm-hmm. Like, I would rather have a stubby than like a normal bottle or a normal can.
I bought 16-ounce Coors banquet beers, and I'm like, you know what?
It's a
It
meal.
doesn't. Well, it's so good. It doesn't taste as good as the
Stubby. It doesn't.
the stubby ones. No.
Yeah, and it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Because MGD does that too, right?
Yeah.
MGD has the same type of bottle. It's the cone top.
I will say, though, some of them, like when you twist the cap off, it's not like a crisp twist. You're like, oh,
Yeah, it's like, oh god.
did they glue this on?
No, I'm still gonna drink
I'm
it.
still going to drink it.
Wait,
But
Adam, what do you got?
So I just searched the 10. It's the 10 best beer gimmicks.
This is probably what we should have done from the beginning.
Right.
Give it.
Do you remember the Coors Light cooler pack where the case
Yes.
was a cooler?
Of course.
Yes.
Of
Oh my
course.
God,
Yeah.
amazing.
36.
The Bud Light
36 in the cooler pack, right?
Yes, the 36.
you know who's a
pack.
big fan of that?
Who?
Eugene.
6 extra beers. For
Imagine
like a dollar
you
more.
have a 6-pack and then you still have a 30 waiting for you.
Remember the Bud Light bottles where you could write on the labels, drawing dicks all over them?
No,
I don't remember
just
that.
with just like impression.
Did I miss on that?
Oh.
Yeah, the write on labels. I remember those.
Wait, do you write on them with a pen, or is it like you
Yeah.
just like? Oh,
Or a marker or something.
I don't remember that one.
The Coors Light Frost Brewed Liner.
Yes,
I
That was
do
something
remember
you
that.
didn't see.
the fucking
but-
can for Coors Light. The cans must cost more than the goddamn beer.
Yeah.
They're really obsessed with letting you know the beer's cold.
The Vortex bottle.
Vortex bottles.
And
is my
then
number
this,
one.
so I had thought that the Miller Lite came out with the double barrel, but they came out with something better. They came out with the Miller Lite punch top cans, where the top, there was a special spot where you could punch through it to let air
Yes.
through. So you
Yes.
could really inhale your
I
beer.
do remember that.
a
one.
Dodge Bear
Yeah.
player's dream.
That's the real vent, because the
the
actual
real
vent,
vent.
the vent technology that Coors Light put out, the double vent, you can't really tell.
No,
You-
but
the only way to
punching
vent
a
it-
hole through the top?
Yes. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Those are some.
You know
good
what we gotta
ones.
do, and I'm sure that Neil doesn't listen to the podcast, but for his bachelor party, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find Vortex bottles, and I'm gonna brew some beer.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Put them in the
them
Vortex bottles.
Matt's Vortex.
I like
We'll
it.
call it Neil's. I don't know. Give you the spins. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah, Neil Spinney.
Neil Spinney.
Well, we'll come up with a clever name.
Put it like a 12% alcohol.
Yeah, it was called. It was
I gotta
called.
find these bottles now. I'm obsessed.
Not, yeah, I was gonna say now that's it.
It's
This
over.
is your mission.
It's over.
It was right on the labels. It was called My Bud Light. If that rings any bells.
When you could write on it.
Yeah,
I don't remember that. Was that during when we were in college?
I think so.
'Cause I didn't drink Bud
We
Light.
weren't. No,
then.
we weren't. We didn't
Remember
have enough
when-
money for that. Do you remember the Budweiser like bow tie cans?
Yes.
Good.
Cool one.
I always liked the older Bud Light logo, the one that was right before the new like blue can. It was like big on the side, big block letters, really cool can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then the bowling pin Bud Light bottles.
But they had the Budweiser ones
The
too.
Budweisers. They were 18 ounce, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my. Sorry. Snapchat.
We don't have a phone in here. Why Miller Lite discontinued the Vortex bottle? I'm obsessed.
Maybe they'll bring it back if we hunt them down enough.
Got to start a big to do about.
I mean, I would
Yeah.
think you'd see a million of them
petition.
on eBay. But they're-
Vortex bottle. Really promoting.
I just
Binge drinking.
Well, they promoted it as when you're pouring the beer out of the bottle into the thing. It's smooth, but why would you need it to be smooth?
Man, who gives
for
a
a
shit?
better
Just
pour
tilt
with
the
less
cup.
foam.
Oh man, you can't find any on
And
here.
then there
This
were the
is so
lessers like
disappointing.
the Natty Lights and the Keystones and the Bush Lights that just had to like take the scraps like, there's one orange Keystone in here, and if you find it, we'll give you $50 or something like that.
I did Bush Light though. I liked it. It's like it's fisherman's beer. I'm like, all right, seems cool to me.
Bush Light.
Beer time 30. Beer time 30. It was a 30 rack that just had beer and it had a clock.
Oh yeah.
Beer. Jenny Light.
Oh, Jenny Light.
Jenny
disgusting.
Cream.
God.
Jenny Ice.
Cream.
Jenny Cream.
Jenny Cream.
Oh God.
I feel like Bud Ice missed out on a huge opportunity for a comeback when the Mountains Turn Blue technology came around.
But I should have done your
Yeah, probably.
advertisement.
What?
For Snowfall.
First snowfall, Bud Ice. You got to get out there and get your Bud Ice.
Especially in like the New Hampshire, Maine area. Forget it.
They eat it
Vermont,
up.
they'd eat it up.
Yeah, you could easily target that too. Especially now, you could easily target that, and you could do it by location.
Hey, you want to
too.
get drunk faster at the same price? Get Bud Ice.
Get violently drunk with Bud Ice.
I'm surprised that they don't advertise Bud Ice more, or like beers like that
You
caliber.
You can barely find it. I like the liquor store that I go to near my house. So they have $12.99 for an 18-pack of High Life bottles.
Wow.
Deal. And then they also carry Bud Ice specifically for me. Like I asked for, hey, you guys got Bud Ice in here? I was like, oh, you know what? We don't, but we could probably get some in. I came in a week later. There's Bud Ice there now.
That's pretty cool. It's
And
nice to have a local contact.
And so they don't put them in the cooler. They're just like out on the floor. And like there were 3 24-packs. And like throughout the course of like a month or two, I purchased all 3 24-packs.
No one else.
Nobody else
Yeah.
bought it. So
I feel like if you didn't experience it in college or something, it's not something it's not an acquired taste.
no.
You have to have fond memories of it.
All right.
Yeah, I think
Well,
that's
that was
it.
an unexpectedly
That-
awesome segment.
Yeah, that was great.
Yes.
I love that. I'm going to clip that out and make it a little separate video.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's been the Average Nobody's podcast. We've been sponsored by Coors Light this episode. The Mountains Turn Blue. Vent the cans.
Vortex.
Vortex.